Yo, what's up? Good to see you. This video is about Kalaripayattu, the first greeting form, die erste Begrüßungsform aus dem Kalaripayat. So, shoutouts to Kai-Peter Hitze and Eva Kamila Kruczynska for the seminar that I was in. And yeah, we talk a bit. Whoa, it's too powerful. We talk a bit about destruction and healing and alchemy. Cheers. Whatever that consciousness soup is that I'm bathing in. Sometimes it gets chaotic and it's a mess, but that's happening for a reason, The Kalari is 3.5 footsteps built into the mud to honor the Kundalini energy. And this is where you practice, your lifting of the Kalari Payat, of the Kundalini energy. So yeah, no effect without effect. Let's greet the alchemy. I will talk about Kalaripayattu, destruction, meridians, and magic, melanin, Smaitawi, Kemetic yoga. People might say, oh, we mix it all up, and that's somehow true. But yeah, when you get into the hyper realm, when you do the matrix work, like Neo, we also talk about Neo, the matrix and Neo, and basically how to deal with all of these phenomena, which are called spiritual enlightenment or awakening of the Kundalini energy. So this is when you wake up to all the shit that we go through, all the shit that we do, I'm a connoisseur, I like what I do, and I know I speak the truth, I know I speak the truth. And with magic you basically alter reality, Shamans alter the reality of the society. And basically it's about maintaining balance. But like I said, we talk about destruction and healing. First of all, and that's what I also had to learn. I'm doing Kalaripayat for a long time, but I was more into the leg swings and the lohas and the animal postures, doing all of the work there. And I was not really getting into the forms. So now I was doing the first salutation form. That's what it is. In German it's called Begrüßungsform. So the first salutation form. And I was doing that, I was recording that. I might also upload that to my YouTube channel. So I'll see you doing that. And you also see Kai-Peter Hitze over there, my Kalari teacher. So, yeah, but mainly what I like to talk about here is the fact that we have to destroy in the first place to rebuild. And many people don't get that, and it's happening alchemically. It's happening metaphysically, it's happening neurochemically, it's happening in your spirit, mind, body, and soul. And it also happens in society, because society is a denser format of the mind. How advanced is your mind? That's the question you should be looking for, So this is why I talk about sun gazing and urine therapy and Shivambu Kalpa and Kalaripayattu and Kundalini and martial arts and kickboxing and melanin and magic and alchemy, and because these things are the original teachings, that many people don't really get. So it's this consciousness soup, because products get sold to us all the time. So you have to be stable, because if I would rip all of these labels apart, if I would rip let's do the T-Rex. Shout out to my bro Primal State. Shout out to Moritz. He's just writing. If we would rip apart all of these labels, like, what do you have? You have a soup. You have a soup, and the soup is basically black goo, It's melanin, it's dark consciousness, which will be organized, and the more it's starting to get organized, the more structured it becomes around you. Because if you have that melanin, you control things via your mind. And that's why, people might shadow ban my YouTube channel, because I know too much. I'm too powerful. No, but seriously, But I need also a lot of grounding, I need basics. And over time we will know what to do. Over time, continue with Kalaripayattu, we continue with Kundalini raising, the melanin magic, the first salutation form. That's what it's called, First salutation form out of Kalaripayattu. And then we move up into the higher things of alchemy, I like organic labels, Although these are just labels, The real deal is how you organize the soup with your mind. The soup that sits in yourself. But obviously, also science has its place, and so does nutrition, and so it has all these other chemicals that we intake. So cheers, everybody, to the first salutation form of Kalaripayattu. We upload that later. Yeah, destruction and healing, First deconstruct. Then you're able to construct. And like I said, you construct with your mind, You construct with your mind. No, the sun is coming out a bit so I can sun gaze. Shining again. And so it's so simple, and I find myself sometimes in these strange situations where I do, I do destructive behavior, like smoking. I'm not drinking that much alcohol and taking psychopharmacas, but if you know about urine therapy, it becomes alchemy. That's what it becomes. Some people, like, I always like to mention him, Zen Edman, or Elitum Elamine Breatharian. Zen managed it to be on a 40-day water fast. Or, no, water fast? Urine fast. And water. And so you clean out the temple. Now, what I can definitely tell you from my experience is that you always build the antidotes in your urine. So, when you take it in, no matter what you do, no matter what you drink, no matter what you eat, it becomes the solution. And many people don't really understand that. So I'm not here to push something onto you. I'm not pushing anything onto you. I'm just opening my mind to you. And I reach out and I hand you techniques to find your own balance, to do your own yoga, so to say. But, like people say Kalaripayattu is the Ayurveda of yoga, where it comes out of yoga, it comes out of the tradition from yoga, which is basically not true. Kalaripayattu was founded in Kerala, in South India, and it was, as far as the mystic stories go, Bodhidharma was transferring, he was practicing Kalaripayattu, and Bodhidharma was taking it over to Japan, to the Shaolin temples, to China, and was basically informing all the Shaolins about martial art, the martial art which is Kalaripayattu. One of the last root arts that we have, And if you connect Kalaripayattu, the first salutation form from Kalaripayattu with Smaitawi, Kemetic yoga, which is the yoga of the gods, the black yoga, it's you can do it, You can definitely do it. First of all, like I said, stay hydrated, Oh yeah, that's what we do. So, what else to say, Find your type of movement. Not say yoga. Let's say movement. Kalaripayattu is great for, it's the secret of Kundalini. And it might be too spiritual for many people. But I would claim, if you do Kalaripayattu, you will be pretty strong when you grow older. You can, because your whole body is just, just like, you do the leg swings, you do the animal postures, you do the first salutation form from Kalaripayattu. It's your fundament, your foundation for the body. Then later you can do some movements like from CrossFit, which is a product which is sold basically. If CrossFit is a product, but it contains really good exercises, But basically, working out with rings, working out with your own body, doing Kalaripayattu, doing barbell training, or dumbbell training. Are you dumb? You use dumbbells? Maybe you use kettlebells. But the real bell, the belly, the dharma, the falloon spinning on your from your belly button, the mystical things. That's the next level thing. But many people because I don't sell a product to you. I give you knowledge. I give you gnosis, knowledge of self, I can provide you with that. And it's, like I said, it's infinite amount of tokens and currency worth, what I'm telling you. Because it's experience based. And it works, Urine therapy works. The alchemy works. Kalaripayattu works. So do sports, so does yoga. But eventually, why won't you jump to them? Why won't you jump to the highest arts, to the root arts? Why wouldn't you like to become magician? The priests in the past, they knew it. What I would love if the Catholic Church and the Christs would have a movement art to raise the cerebral spinal fluid, to raise the Kundalini energy in your spine, to raise the waters within your spine to your head, to become intelligent. That's basically what you're here for. Because once you found the melanin, the dark substance, the black yoga, the black magic, a lot of concepts that we do in society that I also have to do, I also have to do the insurance work, I also have to clean up, I also have to go food shopping and everything, but like it becomes just more spiritual, or let's say it becomes more magical, because if you can do a few hours without food, you might get some food from somebody else who's offering it to you. And we have definitely enough food, it's a scam that people are starving, Probably there are, bad diseases in Africa, and there are definitely rough places, after a tsunami, after a storm, people need some help from these societies, these academies who go there and build up ponds. But what about the tribal people, the Maasais, the Sikhs, the Kalaripayattu guys? They probably definitely know about Shivambukalpa. So water is not really a problem because you breathe water and you distill it down, you distill it alchemically down in your body. So it becomes your liquid light nutrition. No matter what you intake or ingest, So CC 33. Christ consciousness. How to reach it, People tell you, oh, read this book, read that book, do this, do that. I would say shut up, drink your urine, go out in the sunlight, and practice Kalaripayattu. And you will become more intelligent. That's how it is. Kalaripayattu, first salutation form. How to raise the Kundalini of people around you when they would like to put in the work, but you love them and just still would like to help. You do it passively. You do it via your mastermind. You do it via the melanin magic which sits in your skull, in your head. You do it through passive movement with others, so they see how you move. They become interested in, like, the way he moves is interesting. It's primal. And I don't force you to wear barefoot shoes. Like, wear shoes with lifted heels. Wear clothes that are limiting your space that you can move. Your space that you can move. Well, first of all, you have to move your body in positions. Like, don't overstretch. Don't force yourself into a position. But if you do like swinging leg exercises, like from Kalari, or if you do, your range of motion in your body combined with your strength and power is are the passive movement patterns that you inform others with. So that's how you do it. That's how you raise the Kundalini. The black art, the black magic. Kalaripayattu, first salutation form. That's how we name it. It's witchcraft. It's wizardry. You become really good at it. So yeah, later visit a friend, and my dad and his girlfriend have some communications, and yeah, then basically, enjoy the evening. Monday I have a tooth operation, with my dentist. Get full anesthesia with fentanyl. So they can do the work and I'm just sleeping. Interestingly, I don't have beard over there where I have no teeth. Bad cavity over here and no teeth over here. And no beard over there. So it was by birth, that it didn't have this tooth. Then I was getting a wisdom teeth placed into there, but it broke out last year. It was holding for like more than 10 years. And so you see, with Shivamukapa, you get rid of all the artificial things in yourself. Things which are not made from your body fall out. Got the magic. So yeah, I have some urine, and later then, like I said, visit a friend. Let's do the real magic. That's when you go deeper, in yourself, you reach out higher. The chakras were just sitting above your head, you know, the magic. Do it. So yeah, love you.